people of the interweb, I am Ranger97, and I will be providing you with another objectively gamed MOAB, and that was probably the worst intro you'll ever hear.
Hey. Shit, it's fine.
I'm here with Profile again, because me and Profile are always gaming together, and
hell yeah.
He's in this game as well.
Whose M60 is this?
It's not mine, it's not mine.
Oh, okay. God damn, look at that beautiful guy right there.
Yeah. So, in this game I use an M4A1, as you just saw me switch to. And we were playing against really tryhards, like, they were going MP7, ACR, like, happy, like, no tomorrow. See, and they're drop shotting too, like me, so I felt justified to drop shot the rest of the game.
Yep.
And you already know my setup, it's always the same. If you think I changed it, then you're wrong, and you should get yourself mentally checked out. But, other than that, Profile?
Damn, so harsh.
Would you like to lead into the commentary, or should I?
Alright, well, the meat and potatoes of this commentary is going to be our childhood stories. And I honestly did not even think about this before. I just agreed that we were going to commentate about it, and like I didn't even think of what kind of story I was going to tell.
Okay, so mainly I was thinking of an injury, or one that was pretty serious.
Alright, well I could do that.
Alright.
Now what do you mean by childhood? Like, is there an age limit defined or something?
From the day you came out of your mother's fetus to about 12.
Okay, number one, my mother does not have a fetus.
Same shit. You were a fetus, my bad.
Exactly. Okay, but so from whenever to whenever? There's no age limit?
Not really.
Alright, cool. Well, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, if you want.
Alright, actually, hold on, I got the x-rays right beside me. I didn't even fucking think of that. Then I could give you an exact date. God, what a badass. Stretch. It's in between my bed and my wall. It's like an orange folder.
Well, give us the gist of it. Give us the main idea of what it's going to be about.
It was when I got bit by our dog. Oh, damn it, I almost fucking fell.
And it was a serious injury?
It was a ulnar fracture on my wrist and wrist laceration, and I had a cast for 17 weeks, so yeah, kinda.
Oh my god.
It was right on the wrist, so it hit the vein.
Aw, dude, you need to start this off. Let's go.
Alright, let me see. Let me pull out the folder. Or pull out the folder on the inside, which explains in definition when it was and what it was. Alright, let's see here. Forearm fracture. Yeah, I saw this whatnot. Yeah, I don't know why they're calling it a forearm fracture, actually, now I look at it, because I still got the scar on my wrist. April...
And this is where the MOAB streak starts, by the way.
Swag. This was right after my birthday, so it was around April 17th. I was 14... Yeah, I was 14 years old. We were actually in the process of moving. We had all our shit lugged up into the truck and all this, and to the U-Haul truck and everything. And there were still boxes and like random things in the inside of the house. And I went out back. We had like a little fenced-in area for the dogs, and it was a Great Pyrenees and a Doberman. And if anybody knows, both of them are extremely large dogs. A Great Pyrenees is like a mountain dog, like a Saint Bernard.
Hold on, I'd like to also add that this is a pretty intense MOAB. You'll see me almost die a lot, and capping B a lot, so continue. Okay.
Well, yeah, they're both extremely large dogs, and, but yeah, I went to feed them, and in the process of putting their food bowl on the ground, the Great Pyrenees just bit my wrist. Bit it and let off, like it bit and let go. And instantly what I did was I kicked it. My foot came and I kicked it right in the neck and the dog fell over. But don't worry everyone, it's not animal abuse. The dog got up, it bit my fucking wrist and it got kicked in the neck for it. But then I looked down, I looked at my wrist, and my stepbrother and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend were in the backyard on like a swing set or something, just chilling, talking and whatnot. And I fucking look at them, and they're like staring at me like I'm a fucking ghost. And I look at my wrist, and the shit's fucking spurting like in the movie.
Oh.
Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like blood actually shoot out of a vein, like in a movie.
Ah.
Oh, that's exactly what it looked like. Like, and I mean, I understand most people think that's only movies. No, that shit's exactly like it is in real life. Oh my god, it was one of the scariest things. So what I did was, and not trying to sound like a badass here, I ripped part of my shirt off and wrapped it around my wrist to stop the bleeding. Okay? Straight fucking Bear Grylls style, ripped that shit off. And no, I wrapped it around my wrist, and I went inside of the house and told my father and his fiance, which me and her have never got along with. That was a nice little kill right there, by the way. You almost died. And well, I went in there, and then they went out back, and this was also the first time that I cussed, and my father heard me. And they were outside, like, fucking around with the dog and whatnot. And I was like, don't worry about the fucking dog. Take me to a hospital. And I yelled that out, and then they took me to the hospital. And sat in the waiting room for 25 minutes about. And I went and they cleaned it. They cleaned it, which wasn't bad, but then they injected the fucking morphine and or not morphine, but pain medicine into it. Oh, fucking... It feels like you've got like the shit that you put on after you get a sunburn.
Yeah.
The shit that you put on after you get a sunburn, like it burned like a bitch, and all the way through my veins up to my shoulder, it burned. And then they wrapped it with what's called a half cast or a soft cast or something, I guess, which is like a kind of a piece of paper, if you will, but built up. And they fold it around and put water on it, and it hardens around your wrist, like half of your arm. And I was stuck with that for 17 weeks.
No.
And not to mention, before the cast, I was right-handed, and then I got the cast and I became left-handed. Now I still, to the day, write left-handed.
I don't know how I'm gonna top that.
I mean, honestly, to be completely honest, I was 14 at the time and whatnot. I did not cry throughout the whole entire thing until I got to the numbing medicine part. Then I shed tears like a bit. But yeah, I mean, it honestly did not hurt. The shock overtook everything.
Yeah.
So if you felt any pain whatsoever, the fucking Ambites will top that.
Alright, so then mine was like when I was 6 or 7, and I used to live at this old house, and there was like a little basketball court, and I went on top of it where they usually fill up the water to keep it from tipping over when it's windy and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I was chilling on my tricycle like a badass when I was 6 years old on top of that thing, and then I was like goofing around, and I was like beep beep beep, and then my back tire just went right off of it, and I flipped right over.
Ugh.
So the back of my head hits the cement.
Oh, that's bad.
And it was pretty hard. And then my brother was like riding his bike around the backyard. This is like when we were like 7 and 9. Dude, bikes are the thing that we're in. And then
hell yeah.
My brother's tires screech, and I look to my right hand side. His tire's about 1 centimeter from running over my head.
Damn.
I was like, oh my god. And then I got up, and I touched the back of my head, and it was just blood. So then the fire department came. They took me to the hospital. They gave me a nice little teddy bear, but I don't know where it is anymore, but I had this like cool teddy bear, and that was the only reason I didn't cry. It's because I had that teddy bear. That was just like my motivation.
Fucking Ted. I don't know if you've seen the movie Ted yet.
No,
and that bear had a fucking connection, but you lost him.
Yeah. So I was just with that bear, and then I went to the hospital. They like kind of cleaned it all up. They didn't do any pain medication. and I didn't get any stitches, even though it was a pretty
Oh,
bad cut.
so they didn't do any stitches.
No.
See, I left that out. I got dissolving, I got stitches in mine. And later on down the road, when it was all over and done with, and I was about to get my cast taken off, we could have went back to the hospital to get my stitches removed for free. No, fucking stepmother wanted to remove them, so she removed them, and it was horribly painful. Sorry, continue.
That's that. Yeah, I didn't get any stitches. I have never had stitches, and in my culture, if you say something that you've never had, then something will happen, and you always knock on wood. Fuck yeah, because my bed is wood. And then,
What a badass!
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah.
and you say toot toot, but then like it's just weird. So then, continuing on, I like got all those stitches, and then I had to sleep with a towel on my pillow. My head would sometimes bleed out because it was a scab, and whenever I slept, I moved around a lot. So sometimes like you'd see blood on the towel, and I don't know.
That's not.
I was 6 or 7, so I really didn't know what the hell was happening, and that was actually the only time. And thank you for this, but like that was the only time I've ever had a serious injury. Like I haven't broken a bone or anything else.
Lucky ass. I've broken my right ankle a couple times, and I fractured both of them a couple times. So yeah, I've had weak ankles all my life.
I've drank milk.
Oh, I did too. That only leads to calcium buildups and kidney stones, though. So broken ankle compared to kidney stones, I don't know. I heard kidney stones are the male birth giving.
Yeah, I had pregnancy.
Fuck that.
And this is where we pull out the clutch win by triple capping some of the times and just double capping. I think I had over like 12 caps. I don't know, can someone count for me, please? I love you. And I stick that guy right in the back at the end. I was mad.
I wish you would have gotten a MOAB on that one game at Arkaden, where I fucking clutched Cap C and shit. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the game.
That's the game, and that's our childhood. We'll come back with more stories, I believe.
Yeah, I think we could do this.
Yeah, alright. Well, part 1. Enjoy. MOAB month, episode number 12.
13.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Thank you for correcting me. My name is Ranger, and that is Profile.
And I detonated 20,000 TNT blocks today. 20,001, correction.
Like a bomb.
Just. Yeah.
And goodbye. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and King Prong.